Hello. We are going to give it a shot today. We are going to do things as the Lost. Our win streak's looking pretty good. And once again, I will just be resetting until I get something that I can sort of start a run with. Hopefully it won't take too long. I will be cutting that out. But if we just get nowhere even with good items, I'll probably actually just do a couple more runs with other characters first to get our donation machine to 999 coins, because the item you get for that is just so good. It's so ridiculously good. So I'm just gonna try it first though, and we'll see where we end up. So I will see you in just a moment. Oh wow, okay. That didn't actually take that long. So we got this going on right here. That's our seed. That's a bunch of bombs. We're not gonna die to that, because even though the dead cat will give you 9 lives, if you die before like the animation's over, it doesn't count. Now, even though we have the dead cat, it doesn't say how many lives we have, because we're the Lost and it'll just never say it. So we just have to remember how many lives we have. Also, you have to die without leaving the room. Otherwise, it teleports you back into the room again, and that's kind of bad when that happens. But yeah, the dead cat is just an incredibly good item for this character. Having 9 lives is super duper good, and it gives you just way more of a shot of actually making it anywhere. Much more so than a lot of other items would do, so that is very nice. One thing to keep in mind as well is that all devil deals for this character are going to be entirely free. You can just pick up everything without dying. So if we can manage to get to a devil deal, that would be lovely. Maybe we can get like brimstone or a knife or something like that. Maybe we can get it to a diamond, get a single coin, you know, that's what things you can get as well. But obviously there are a lot of rooms now which are now just considerably more terrifying, just because you just die in one hit. If we can get a holy mantle, that would be incredibly good. But we'll see about that, I guess. What is this actually? Curse of the Maze. Alright. Well, that's pointless. Like, we can pick it up. Literally does nothing except for give us a cool little necklace. But, oh well. At least we have the dead cat, so it might go somewhere. I don't think I really want to go to that room right now. So how about we try going down instead? So far we are at 7 lives, and we are currently on basement 1, which is just really, really bad, thinking about it. Like, you don't want to lose lives at basement 1 already, obviously, outside of, like, the one you lose for going out of your curse room, but sometimes it's a little bit unavoidable. Sometimes there's just not much you can do about it all, so hopefully it's not going to end up being too bad in the end, but not liking this so far. I don't know if this is possible, but unfortunately, it was not there. I figured I'd give it a shot. But this is quite a nasty room, actually. There's a lot of spiders, and also just a lot of other enemies which are blocking up the path. This is actually really bad. This is actually... Oh, and we got Curse of the Maze as well, so that's just peachy. Oh, we managed to skip the room thanks to Curse of the Maze, so it's entirely okay. Like, that was a really nasty room. There was not much I could do there, because those big guys were blocking up the shots, and the spiders were just murdering me there. So I could try to blow up tinted rocks, but overall, I don't know if it's really worthwhile. Like, we could get maybe keys, bombs, and a small rock from it. But more often than not, you just get soul hearts. So, and since soul hearts are just completely pointless right now, that's not so great. Also, I'm not overly happy that we got this guy right now, I'll be honest. Like, I much rather would have had, like, proper, like, tier damage instead, but... well, there's nothing we can do about that now. Absolutely nothing we can do about that now. I've sort of lost track of how many lives we have as well, so that's also not great, obviously. But I think we were at like 6 or something like that. Like, not a good number for basement 1, definitely, but it's more than 1, I suppose, so I should be at least a little bit grateful for that. And there we go. So we got a ball of bandages, and we can move on, but ugh. Not really digging this so far. Not really digging this at all, but hopefully basement 2 is going to be a little bit kinder to us in the long run, maybe gives a better item. It is tempting to go into that curse room. I might go in there after we've cleared the floor just to see what's in there. Maybe we can get a secret room next to it. Everything's possible in the basement after all, so it is entirely plausible that there is a secret room just right next to it. And I might try that if we find another bomb, but right now I'd rather not waste my bomb on that. I could also just use this, the ball of bandages to just kill this guy like this by just hovering over the rock, which is not a bad idea. Like, you have to really take every safe possible strategy that exists with this character, because it's just really the only way to do things. But simultaneously, you still want to get stuff like the boss rush, because you still need to have done that at least once with this character as well, which is nasty. It's like a really nasty thing, but every now and then you'll get a build where you'll just get like Brimstone or something on Basement 1, or Basement 2 rather, and it makes it a little bit more viable, but right now we just have the dead cat. We don't really have the damage to be speeding up through things. Hopefully we can get something from here, but lucky foot, that does not really help us out that much, honestly. So far the items we've gotten, like we've gotten a dead cat, which is good, but we've really not gotten anything else except for the bandage ball, but hopefully that's going to be enough. Hopefully our devil deal is going to help us out a little bit as well. Obviously don't want to get hit by that because that's not so great. And I do kind of want to explore the entirety of these floors because they might contain some good items, but simultaneously, every extra room you do, it's another chance of taking even a single hit of damage, and there you go. This is why the Holy Mantle is just that good, because an extra hit per room is phenomenally good with this character. It means you don't have to die to go into curse rooms. It just means it's just so much better. It is really so much better. So hopefully we can get something like that. Hopefully we can get something cool out of one of our future item rooms, maybe. Would be nice. But we'll see, I guess. We'll see in the end if the game's going to treat us with kindness, or if it's going to destroy us as it usually does. Although I guess it's been pretty kind to us overall throughout this entire video series time, so I shouldn't be too unhappy about how things have gone so far. There we go. Ooh, that's not bad. I'm not sure if that counts as a special item or not, but having the extra bombs is really useful, just in general, because extra bombs, just having an infinite amount of bombs, that might just help us out, but it is something we need to be a little bit careful with, obviously. We don't want to be blowing ourselves up all the time. It is really tempting to go into that curse room, though, but simultaneously, we don't really have the lives to spare right now. So, I don't know. It just depends, I guess. I'll just see what my devil deal brings, but if we can turn into Guppy during this run, or any run with this character, that is just so really, really good. So, there we go. Just don't jump while the bomb's there, please. That would be lovely. But he is not cooperating with my bombs right now. But yeah, any run where we can turn into Guppy, it will just increase our damage by so much, and that is obviously really good. I pretty much want to start with a dead cat every run, but every now and then you'll get an item which is also just really good and it's tempting to go on. Something like the knife or something like that, or Epic Fetus. Epic Fetus maybe less so, just because all the explosions are kind of scary and there are enemies which just bum rush you and there's just nothing you can do about it. But there are some other items which work quite well with this character, but so far I'm not overly impressed with this build. Oh, that's kind of pointless. That's 3 items which really don't do a whole lot. Actually, no, this is not bad, thinking about it, because now we can actually go into our curse room, so it's actually not entirely terrible. Now we can actually go into our curse room without dying, unless we like dig up a ladder or something. That would be kind of silly, but hopefully that doesn't happen. We got 2 chests, we got an exit, so that's good. We got ourselves a bomb, and we got a soul heart. Awesome. At least with the shovel we were able to check it out. Like, that would have just been another life lost had we not gotten the shovel, so that's kind of nice, I suppose. And we can probably use that more often during this floor. The demon wings are a bit pointless, but we do look cooler, and so, you know, that's important. We at least look more like an actual person now instead of just a ghost of Isaac, so we got that going for us. At least we look nicer now. But hopefully we can actually get some damage somewhere along the line. We haven't actually gotten a single damage up so far, just tears up, I believe. So, some extra damage, wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind. Can't get too close to that. If you have enough damage, you can just stand next to them with this character and they'll just all die. But again, we don't have damage at all right now. But in rooms like this, you can just sit over here and you don't have to worry about anything. Just because they can't actually do anything at all. This might be a secret room. Yeah. Judging from the way that room looked, and indeed I was correct. Now there are a couple items in the shop I would still like to have, but I'm actually sort of tempted to put coins in my donation machine as well, just for the sake of getting a little bit more progress into that as well. Careful now. So I'm not overly sure what I'm going to do about that yet. I might just keep my coins for as long as possible until there's something just really, really good in there. But this is also, by the way, just an awful room. We're getting some really nasty rooms right now because this is just super dangerous with this character. Oh, there we go. There was just so little we could do there. There's like such little movement possibility in this room with this many just explosions everywhere. Just every single block in this room explodes. Every single enemy explodes into tears. It is one of the worst rooms we could have possibly gotten as this character. So that's just sort of incredible. And let's hope that we can actually get through this without losing too many lives. I have to be a little bit more careful if I do want to do that because, God, everything is terrifying. At least our shovel's recharging nice and quick, so we got that going for us. I want to be using that as much as possible just in case it does, like, dig up a ladder to a black market or something like that, because black markets, I believe, are entirely free as well. And if we can get a black market, then that would be really useful. It would give us a whole bunch of shop items at once, and obviously that would be quite nice. So I am just going to go to the left over here, going to this combat room or whatever they're called. Dig up. So at least we got a hole over there. That might end up being useful. I'm not sure if it's going to be, but we can at least open that chest and then just sneak out as quickly as possible as well. It may contain Max's head, which would give us a lot more damage. I'm not sure. This might actually be better. Especially in combination with the ball of bandages. This actually is not that bad. So I'm going to take that and just move on. I'm going to use this and get the compass as well. This might actually help us out a lot thinking about it. So I'm actually quite happy about that. Quite happy about that indeed. Because now we can just do stuff like this without really having to worry too much about our life, which is really quite nice indeed. I wish we got the spectral tears effect going on as well, so we can shoot over rocks as well. That would be really nice, but unfortunately we don't have that right now. But yeah, this the unicorn stub thing in combination with just any of the orbitals, like the meat cube or the ball of bandages or anything that just deals damage that way, super strong. Really, really good. So I'm quite happy about that indeed. Oh my god, that was a panic one right there. I was really worried. But we cannot use our tears while that thing is active. But as you can see, it's not too much of a problem that we can't use our tears right there. Krampus really not very happy about that at all. Unless he gives us the coal, but his head is just useless to me right now. Plus I could die, which is also not so great, obviously. I'm just going to play it as safe as possible until... like now, this should probably be enough now. Okay, he died really quickly to that. And he gave us his head because he's a jerk. I don't think I'm going for the boss rush right now because it doesn't seem like a very good idea. Like, we just don't really have that strong of a build right now. If we had something like Brimstone already, I would have gone for it definitely. But as it stands right now, it's just not worth it, I don't think. But yeah, getting that unicorn stuff might actually be like our savior right now. It's going to get us through a lot of rooms, I think. Just because we can just clear rooms really quickly, and it actually lasts quite a long time. I didn't know it lasted this long as it did, but there you go. Would have preferred if there was like a super pride, because that might have given us another dead cat. Don't actually know if they can drop them continuously or not, but I think they should be able to. And that obviously would have given us just a whole, like 9 extra lives. That would have, that never hurts with this character. But what we got right now, not bad at all. So hopefully we can just keep this going. Keep this up, try to get some more good stuff. The compass is also quite helpful as well, because it means we can just sort of skip onwards in the later floors, like the cathedral. I'm probably going to do like Isaac and Blue Baby first, and then I'll probably do the lamb afterwards. But I'm not sure yet, actually. Not too sure about that yet, but yeah, I might go for that order just because it's a little bit easier and it's a little bit nicer to start off with. And you get some decent unlocks for doing that as well. God, please. This is just terrible. Like, we are not getting any damage ups at all. Like like we've got good items, but please. We are literally the worst character in the game right now. I need some better things right now. Like that, yeah, like a +1 health thing. Very useful. Considering to take that chest actually, just because of the fact that we would then just be able to use the hermit card to get out again, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. This boss is kind of annoying, but he should die fairly quickly to this, and indeed he does. This is actually a lot better item than the game kit as well, because while the game kit has a very similar effect, it makes the enemies all run away. And this character doesn't do that. Suicide King. Oof, that's a questionable one. That's a very questionable one. I'm not sure if I should go for that, actually, but I'm gonna take this and then just leave. Would have actually liked some nice shop items, but it's not to be, unfortunately. Just gonna kill these guys real quick. And I'm also sort of pondering whether or not I should maybe use this, the unicorn stub to get some more money from the arcade machine. But I think we actually have enough money right now, so I don't think we really need to do that. God, this is so strong. I underestimate how strong this actually is because it's doing a really good job at just murdering everything right now. It means we can just very freely explore all these remaining floors as well, and I'm quite happy about that. I might actually, yeah, I think I will actually go to my arcade room to use this item, just because we should be able to recharge it with that battery that just dropped, so that is useful. I should really be breaking more rocks as well to try and get a black market, but I'm just a little bit lazy with that, I'll be honest. Like, that's pretty much the main reason. It's not an overly fun thing to do. So yeah, I'm gonna just use this. Hopefully get some more money out of it this way. This is also a nice thing you can use a unicorn stub for in general, really. Just get a couple extra coins that way. And we need to actually be a little bit careful while clearing this room because I was a little bit greedy and decided not to go back for my battery immediately. And yeah, definitely not going to go for that boss rush. Like, with the unicorn stub is good, but you can only use it once per room, obviously. Like, you need to recharge it afterwards. And in the boss rush room, you just can't really do that, unfortunately. I'm actually going to put some coins in my donation machine, because why not? Might as well make some progress towards that. Gonna keep it at 15 coins, so I can at least buy something if I need to. The nice thing is that we also are flying, and we haven't actually... Like, spikes don't hurt us, so we don't have to worry about that. There are obviously enemies like that that can still hurt us, but not spikes. Kinda nice. Kinda nice indeed. I'm gonna take this. I'm unsure about that one, but I'm tempted. If we find a I don't know when I should use this. Maybe in a... I don't know when I should use it. I'm considering using it in a devil deal, actually, but I'm not sure if I would be able to go back in, which is really the main problem I have with that idea. But we'll see, I suppose. I'm just gonna shoot Envy for a while until it gets a little bit more hectic, because... actually, I'll do it like this. And this might not be a good idea, but whatever. It's too late now. It ended up working out quite well, so if I just don't die to these last couple of enemies, I should be okay. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Took a while, but we got there in the end. I could just... I don't know. It sort of depends, I think. If I can go into that cursed room without being dead, that would be kind of cool. Like, if there's just a secret room over here, and there is, which is very kind. Very nice indeed. Then I could use my Suicide King card over here, but again, I'm uncertain if I should. It is a room I can at least return to, so I got that going for me. Without any real issue. Like, I can just fly into it afterwards. And if I... Like, this is also not... This is just a Depths 1 as well, so I can't always just go back after killing the boss. So I think I'll just decide after killing the boss. Because then... I might have gotten a cool devil deal, and maybe I won't have to use my Suicide King card then. Maybe I would have gotten something else that's better. Who knows? We'll see, I suppose. Either way, we're just gonna kill everything. God, this build is so powerful. I had no idea. Like, this is very interesting God damn. Oh, and then that happens. That was one thing I did not keep in mind at all. The fact that that can happen, and that is actually a problem, because now I need to recharge it again, and the depths is not too kind, plus it's dark, plus this dude decided to go on a voyage for some reason, so not happy about that one bit. But I might be able to kill these guys while just sitting over here. They might just go into the spikes by themselves sometimes, and they did take damage from the spikes as well, which is obviously quite nice. I was a little bit worried about this room, I'll be honest, because there's a lot of fast moving enemies. There's enemies that shoot tears as well, like those big ones can shoot tears all around them. One of them did, in fact, I believe, so, ugh. Not happy about that, but we got through it in the end. I'm just gonna use it immediately. I do not like this room. Don't like those skeleton bastards. Not one bit. Tried to fire my tears immediately, and it didn't work out, which was fun. Because... I'll take that. Because, because of reasons. Because my unicorn stops me from shooting tears, and it's something you really need to keep in mind as well. You can't use tears while that effect is active. The sacrificial dagger would actually be really good for this build as well, because that deals like a whole bunch of damage as well, but I don't know. At least we're getting a lot of coins into our donation machine this run. Like, apparently the Lost is actually very good at using this machine, which is nice. Don't mind it. And there we go. And I'm just going to kill the boss immediately, I think. Like, the odds of us actually getting, like, a goat head or something are fairly low. And, oh god, I didn't spin correctly and everything went wrong. Please don't kill me. Don't like this. Still need to kill that last one. Please be dead. Please. God, I deal so little damage without my meat cube. Or bandage cube or whatever. At least, finally, I got a devil or damage up from the boss over there, so that's kind of cool. That is good. Oh, that is good. Although, again, it's a shame that it decided to, like, drop after the dead cat, so it is, like, slightly in an awkward position right now, but that is a lot of extra damage that we just got right there, so hopefully that is going to help us out. Definitely considering using that Suicide King card in my curse room right now, though, but it's a tricky one. I can't actually charge it while I'm using that effect either, so that's also quite inconvenient, obviously. But I might be able to get a shot off before using it once at least. And that might help us out every now and again. Might make clearing those rooms a little bit easier. Our item rooms are just impressively terrible this run, though. Like, what is the point of this? What is the point of this? I don't need books, I need items. I need, like, a knife or something. Like, something good. Said I got a Book of Sin, I got the Notched Axe. Like, I just get junk. I will definitely come back for that card. That is too good to pass up. That's another unicorn stub use, effectively. Only I can also fire tears at the same time. So that's kind of nice. We're just going to explore the rest of this floor, I think. We should be able to get through this. I'll try this again, and this time we'll do it a little bit better. This time we're prepared for the enemies that were there, and therefore didn't allow them to open the door for me. That was stupid. That was very irritating. Oh, this might actually be good. This might actually lead to a black market, if we're lucky. There might be a ladder underneath the carpet over here. Please? Hey, there is. Is there a black market? There is not. And there is a bum friend instead. Who, I mean, I don't remember if we ever picked this one up, so I might as well take him along, I guess. He picks up coins and, like, and drops, like, crap, basically. He, what does he drop? He drops, like, keys and bombs and stuff like that. Just general consumables that you would get from one of the general judgy people as well. So, yeah, so much for that, I guess. It's technically not nothing, but it's close. It's up there. It's up there in the list of things that you don't overly want to have, but exist in the game. And I couldn't remember if I'd picked it up once before, so I figured I might as well take it along at least once. Oh, you've already found our item, our secret room. What am I doing? I'm being silly now. That's pointless. Like, that would give us a shield when we take damage, but obviously we don't take that much damage as this character, we just die. Whoop! Ooh, black candle. That's actually not bad. Because that's going to make it not dark anymore for one, which is kind of cool. But also, no more curses from now on, so that makes it a lot safer. A lot safer indeed. Maybe we can get Bob's brain, or that would be good. I probably wouldn't even have picked it up with this character. That's how sad this character is. Puberty. Let's have it twice. Pheromones. Pretty fly. Good. That was the one I was hoping for. Like, speed down wouldn't even be that much of a problem right now because we're just moving so fast. But having more things just flying around me means more tears get blocked. And obviously that's kind of nice when you're trying not to die. So I'm just going to go back for my card, my chariot card over here. And then we're going to keep going. We're doing pretty okay so far, but again, I've forgotten how many lives I have, and that Suicide King card obviously doesn't help with that regard either. But, I mean, we did just get a black candle, and I'm hoping that's going to help us out a lot. Hoping it's going to help us out a lot. Would have actually maybe preferred some other stuff, but we got what we got, and I should be happy about that. Now, one thing we can also do is, now that we have the unicorn stump, we can actually freely enter or freely leave a curse room as well, because if we have the effect active while leaving, then we don't take damage. So Obviously, that's kind of nice as well. So, I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to see if any of these contain anything good. Black Heart, cool. I have enough bombs to just blow up all of them. So, if I can get like an Emperor card, then that's obviously not bad. Okay, let's go in and immediately get a bunch of spiders. Cool. Oh my god, please die quicker. Would have preferred if I could have just used the effect while leaving as well, just from the first charge, but at least we got a nice room afterwards, so we could just recharge immediately. That item's pointless because we fly, so it doesn't actually do anything. And we're just gonna keep running into everything for a while. This is just so nice. So nice and safe. Sort of. Until it runs out and we just die, but that hasn't happened. It's just incredibly bad what we're getting. Mystery Sack. At least we're getting a lot of people that are chasing us around, but I would have preferred so many different items that would have given us extra damage, really. That would have been so much better. And the game is just not feeling it with this character. It never does. Like, I'm sort of surprised how good the items are that we've gotten so far, because this character is cursed. More so than literally every other character in the game. This character does not want to live through the challenge of Isaac. So, the fact that we've already gotten this far, it makes me sort of hopeful. But simultaneously, even a run with a dead cat, it can't just end suddenly. Like, there can't just be a room where we're just stuck. So, preferably, we don't find one of those. Preferably, we just, don't. Yeah. So let's not find the death rooms and instead just have a good time with our Brimstone baby at a long, long distance from the enemy. I think that's probably the best way of dealing with things right now. The Brimstone baby is doing a pretty good job. Still kind of awkward to aim, but this dude's so big that it doesn't really matter all that much, fortunately. And there we go. This was just waiting before moving forward. I wasn't sure if there were any other enemies still alive, so rather not risk it, obviously. Really tempted to break all these rocks. I really am, just for the sake of just for the sake of maybe finding a ladder to go into my challenge room or whatever, or my black market rather. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just saying words. Boop. Was worried about spiders. Judgment card might be good. 2 diamonds, not bad. BFF, yeah. Immediately. Make them characters a little bit better. Make our little Brimstone buddy a little bit better as well. That's obviously really good. And I think I'll just use Judgment immediately. That sort of depends. I'll just put him down over here. Yeah, I'll just give him some coins. Maybe he can give us a blue map. Maybe he can give us a treasure map. I think that's some of the items that he can give. Or he might just take all our coins and then leave. That's also a possibility, I suppose. But at least he's giving us a bunch of tarot cards. Some of those might be good. Some keys, which we already have 22 of, so I'm not overly impressed by that. And milk, which I'm definitely not impressed by. And we got another judgment card from him as well. 2 of them, what? That's weird. I'd rather have a chariot card, though. Chariot just seems ever so slightly better than another judgment with 3 coins. Somehow, doesn't sound that good. Not sure why. It just doesn't. And I was really hoping for one of them black markets, though. Or another Emperor card. I'm really desperately trying to get an Emperor card here because it's so good. It saves so much time on one of the later floors. Stuff like the womb and things. I'm not looking forward to that at all. I'm not looking forward to that at all. Having an Emperor card or a map or anything like that would be so useful. There might be a secret room over here. There is not. This time I actually looked as well if I'd already found my secret room. I'm not always stupid, just the majority of the time. Man, these are all big rooms. I don't know if I have to put the bomb. If it is even here. I'll just put it... Yeah, it was there. Great. Alright, well at least we know where to recharge our battery, so we got that going for us. I suppose that's a thing now. And we got the unicorn stub to save our lives for a little bit longer. And we got the bum friend to steal our money, so all in all, we've got great things. I'm tempted not to go there. I really am, because... okay, I am fast enough. Wasn't sure. And ticket. And steal my money. Yes, please. Tears up, sure. Never hurts, I guess. Would have preferred... I'm another pretty fly, I suppose, but... this is fine. At least we're getting a lot of money. Should I go back? Oh yeah, I already broke my donation machine, I think. I hope so, at least. Otherwise, I'm wasting. Oh boy. That scared me a lot. That scared me a lot, because if that had taken me to my I am error room, I would have been so incredibly angry. Because then we wouldn't have gotten our Polaroid or our negative. We wouldn't have been able to go anywhere past like Satan or Isaac, and that would have frustrated me, to say the least. So, happy about that. That could have been worse. Isaac. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I think we got a decent enough build right now to do this, though. This battle's not so hard, in general, anyway. Just gotta make sure that we don't accidentally get the damage from something, but... Come on. There we go. Now, we'll be taking the Polaroid, even though this build is really good. God, I wish we had gotten the Nod Leaf anywhere in there. Like, for once, would have really liked that, because activating the Nod Leaf with the Unicorn Stub, that would not have been hard. That would not have been hard at all. You literally just stand still for a second. This is not a room I want to deal with. Not in a million years with this character. Those guys can be weird when they have such a tiny amount of movement space. So let's not do that. Let us not do that indeed. Alright, what do you got? Golden chest? Not really interested in that, I'll be honest. We're just gonna move on. We're just gonna go to the boss as quickly as possible, retain as many of our lives, and move on without feeling miserable about our existence. That's the plan. I don't like this either, but this is manageable. I don't know where they are. I don't want to get close to anything either. Oh, there you go. Get out of there! Oh, God. At least one of them's dead. And the other one's dead as well. Now I just need to take care of the singular enemy. Okay, everything's good. Don't like those guys, apparently. Turns out. 2 gates? Well, that's not a problem. I can just stand here, I think. I don't think they should be able to hit me from here. But then again, those guys might. Yep, they will. So... happy that I got my unicorn stub and I can just charge in whenever I feel like it. Wouldn't have minded the devil deal there. Well, I'll be honest, but alright, whatever, I guess. We move on. We're doing pretty good. I'm surprised we managed to get this far on the first run that has a dead cat on it, I'll be honest. So, all in all, this could have gone considerably worse. That's 2 great chests. I think I have enough consumables right now. I have a hunch. A strange hunch that we should probably be okay in that respect. Let's make all those guys disappear. Oh, forgot this was a room we hadn't cleared yet. And let's get rid of that guy immediately. And that wasn't necessarily terrifying. Let's go. Let's open this thing. I was hoping for spiders that instantly killed me, actually. But there you go. Full health. Very useful. He put the movement. So far, the finest pills. At least we got tears up and we got pretty fly in our pill pool at least, so I guess I should be happy about that. I should be giving my bum friend more coins, really. Because he's really the only one that can use them at this point, unless we get like a money equals power, I guess. But I generally just assume that item doesn't exist because it seems so rare. I rarely see it in this game, I really do. Well, that's all pointless, so cool. Hey, that was what I was hoping for. Now we got 3 things surrounding us, so tears no longer as scary. Still kind of scary, but no longer as scary. Again, seriously? Run. Please. Please don't do these things. Although they do die quite swiftly, I suppose, especially with the BFF and that little brimstone, so... all in all, it's not too bad, I guess, but ugh. I just don't like that room. I just don't like dealing with it when I cannot take any damage ever. It scares me, and I get sad. Boop. Golden key, very useful at this point. I could give all my lives to that demon judgy. I mean, that's a thing I could do, I guess, but somehow that seems like a not so good idea. Or I could take some of the rotten meat. Also very useful. That guy can give so many items, but somehow it's almost always red heart container items. Sure. Should have recharged my little brim first before entering this room. Alright. Gonna wait with using my unicorn stuff for a while. Just like wait till she's taken some damage at least, because that seems like a good idea. Like something like this seems like a better time to use it. I probably could have killed her in one charge, and we unlock that thing, which is a thing. I don't know what it is, but it's a multiplayer baby. There's like a million of those, and occasionally you'll play as one you unlocked. Pretty damn rarely though, because it's quite literally like millions. And that's not true, but there's a lot. Yeah, a lot of babies. Die, die, die. Just be dead. Not me, preferably. Just you. Thank you. Full health. Getting a lot of those for some reason, but not overly useful to me right now. There have been situations where that item, that pill rather, has been more useful. Believe it or not. Hard to believe, I know, but it's true. Give me cool stuff. Like purity. That would be really good if we didn't get a black candle from that Suicide King card, I suppose. So, thanks, game. Diamond Party, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad at all. Is there one or two? There's two. Okay. Thanks, game. Just kill both of them really swiftly, please. Okay. That went surprisingly well. Now I just need to get rid of the tiny things, but this is a very, very large room. This is a very, very large room. Please die. Okay. Alright. Give me something cool. Those are the least cool things I've ever seen in my life. But we got the unicorn stuff, so everything's okay in that regard. Oh god, why? Okay. Oh, that one pretty reasonable. Why would you give me that room after just using, like, why couldn't I get this room afterwards? That would have been so much nicer. So much less scary. But no. You gotta be difficult about these things. Look at this damage, though. Oh my god. I guess the BFF is actually helping out with that as well, thinking about it. So, we got some pretty damn good items. I'll take that, actually. That might actually be better than what I have. Even though it doesn't seem to activate that often. No, well. Oh, Jesus, why? Okay, he was not a jerk. That guy can just stomp on the floor forever if he feels like it, so that was good. Yeah, I'm just gonna go, I think. I think I should be okay. Hey, we immediately got some poison effect going on as well. I'm pretty happy about that. Just go back and forth. Wouldn't have minded the Holy Mantle at this point in my life, but take what you can get, I guess. Yo, good job, little... I'm sort of surprised I didn't take damage there, but alright, sure. Whoop. Be dead, be dead, be dead, be dead, be dead. Be a little bit more dead than you currently are, please. Oh my god, I am amazing. Okay, yeah, I want to rewatch that because I feel like I went through tears at one point, but okay. I'll not worry about that so much. I'm gonna see what's in that, like, challenge room thing. If there's like 3 red chests, I'm considering breaking it. If there's not, I won't, probably. But, you know, could be good. Could be terrible, but it could be good. Either way, what we got right now is pretty good, but could be good. Boop. Gonna actually break these rocks as well, just in case there is a black market somewhere. I've forgotten the black market on this floor before, so might as well try. It was way before we even had anything, really, so... could be neat. But I guess not. We got a secret room. Maybe get a, I don't know what I would want from a secret room, honestly, but... I wouldn't mind just seeing one. There we go. Well, there you go. Bunch of Mun-Muns. Give me an Emperor card. I wouldn't mind that. Shouldn't have taken all those, like, things, but oh well. Tempted with that telepills pill, because an IM error room wouldn't actually be that bad, but whatever. We're just gonna keep on going. If we can get a Holy Mantle in the chest, I would be so happy. I'd just be so happy, but we'll see, I suppose. I wish I knew how many lives I had. Isaac's Heart, that's a weird item, which does not combine with our current build at all, but it exists, I suppose. Oh my god, that is ridiculously good. Oh, I mean, would have preferred a better card, obviously, but at least we got a map, so I'm happy about that. I probably shouldn't have taken my reflection thinking about it, but oh well. At least we got sort of a barrier thing going on. Alright, well this floor looks kind of nasty looking in terms of like how big it is, but whatever, I guess. We'll just have to do our best and believe in ourselves and whatever. And unicorn stub. Hunt doesn't like the unicorn stub very well. It's very sad really, but that's okay because I hate him. Actually, I'm quite happy with him being sad, thinking about it. Like, in all things considered, sadness for him, quite nice. Mr. Boom, yeah! Those are the items I want. Oh my god, why? At least they die very quickly, but they also spawn spiders and they scare me. Spiders scare me a lot in this game. 2 husks. Again, though, like... unicorn stub. And the bandage cube, whatever it is, bandage ball, is just wrecking house right now. Combined with BFF as well and little brimstone. Wrecking shop. It is so nice. The less runs I have to do as this character, the better. Like, really. Super duper really, because, god, this character is just the worst. So, the faster we can be done with this, the better. That will not help me at all, I don't think, but sure. Why not? We're evil now, I guess. That's a nice room. This room will die very, very quickly. One more. And it's Gertie. And it's the one that spawns enemies, and I'm okay with that. That one doesn't actually do a whole lot, so that's fine. There we go. And just... the blue baby remains. We got a whole bunch of friends. We got a whole bunch of friends chasing us around right now. Alright, blue baby, you and me. And I'm not actually close enough to hit you with these my reflection tears, but alright. I'm waiting with using my unicorn stub. I know I still have some lives left, so I'm gonna try and just be a little bit greedy at first and just try and deal as much damage as possible. Because this boss isn't that hard. You can be a little bit reckless. I still have my chariot card as well, which is an important thing to remember. I'm gonna use it now. Because I'm scared. Cherry card. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. That build was ridiculous. I didn't actually expect that to be that good. It was like 3 items that really did all the work. And we got the body, which is kind of a terrible item. Actually, I should have gone to the lamb first. The unlocks there are much better. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go. That's 3 things done with this character. Now all I need to do is the boss rush, which will be fun, which is awful, and everything's terrible. And then Satan and the Lamb. So, yeah. That went pretty good. That was the first run I had with a dead cat, and it ended up being weirdly god modey in the end. Even though Basement 1 went that bad. So, happy about that. Very happy about that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!